On a warm summer evening in San Diego, the New York Mets and the San Diego Padres faced off in a crucial game that would have significant implications for both teams' playoff aspirations. This game, the third in their series, promised to be a pivotal moment in the season, with both teams having split the first two games. The atmosphere was electric, with both managers having their teams locked and loaded for what promised to be an intense battle on the diamond. The pitching duel, King versus Peterson. Michael King, the Padres ace, Michael King took the mound for the Padres, coming into the game as their most reliable starter of the season. With 25 starts under his belt and impressive statistics, more strikeouts than innings pitched and fewer hits allowed than innings pitched, King had been on a remarkable run since late June. His ability to maintain velocity throughout his starts, consistently hitting 95 miles per hour, had been a key factor in his success. However, King's usual dominance was tested early in this game. In the first inning, he faced unexpected control issues, issuing back-to-back walks to Mark Vientos and Brandon Nimmo. This uncharacteristic lack of command set the stage for the Mets' early offensive push. David Peterson, the Mets' rising star, on the other side, David Peterson took the hill for the Mets. Coming off a strong 7-inning performance against Baltimore in his previous start, Peterson was looking to build on that momentum. His ability to work out of tough situations had been a hallmark of his recent performances. And this game would prove to be no different. Peterson's performance was nothing short of masterful. He matched his career-long outing, going 7 1/3 innings and allowing just one run. His ability to mix pitches effectively, particularly his devastating changeup, kept the Padres hitters off balance throughout the night. Key moments and game-changing plays, the soft double that changed everything. In the first inning, with 2 runners on base due to walks, Pete Alonso came to the plate. In a moment that would prove pivotal, Alonso hit what can only be described as the softest double of his career, a 40 miles per hour dribbler down the third baseline that hit the bag and stayed fair. This lucky break allowed Vientos to score, giving the Mets an early 1-0 lead and setting the tone for the rest of the game. Winker's defensive gem, in the bottom of the second inning, with the Padres threatening, Jesse Winker made a spectacular diving catch in left center field. This play not only robbed the Padres of a potential extra base hit but also showcased the importance of defense in maintaining the Mets' slim lead. Winker's ability to cover ground and make the backhand catch was a testament to his defensive skills and proved to be a crucial momentum shifter. Linder's grand slam, the game-breaking moment, came in the fourth inning. After a rare error by Manny Machado extended the inning, Francisco Linder stepped to the plate with the bases loaded. In a 2-0 count, Linder launched a grand slam to right center field, breaking the game open and giving the Mets a commanding 5-0 lead. This home run not only showcased Linder's power but also his ability to capitalize on critical moments, further cementing his case for MVP consideration. Linder's second home run. Not content with just one home run, Linder struck again in the 7th inning, this time from the right side of the plate. This second home run, a solo shot, made Linder the star of the night and demonstrated his exceptional skill as a switch hitter. Hitting home runs from both sides of the plate in a single game is a rare feat that underscores Linder's versatility and value to the Mets. Strategic decisions and their impact. Padres pitching management. The Padres' decision to stick with Michael King despite his early struggles was a calculated risk. While King managed to limit the damage in the first inning, the decision to leave him and ultimately backfired when he gave up the grand slam to Linder. This raises questions about the Padres' bullpen management and their willingness to pull starters early in crucial games. Mets lineup construction. The Mets lineup, particularly the decision to bat Linder in the cleanup spot, proved to be a masterstroke. Linder's position in the lineup maximized his opportunities with runners on base, leading to his game-changing grand slam. This strategic decision by the Mets management highlighted the importance of lineup construction in maximizing offensive output, player performances, and their implications. Francisco Linder's MVP case. Linder's performance in this game was nothing short of spectacular. With 2 home runs, 1 from each side of the plate, and 5 RBIs, Linder single-handedly powered the Mets' offense. This performance not only helped secure a crucial win but also bolstered Linder's case for MVP consideration. His ability to impact the game both offensively and defensively makes him one of the most valuable players in the league. David Peterson's career night. Peterson's outing was a career-defining performance. By going 7 1/3 innings and limiting the potent Padres offense to just 1 run, Peterson showcased his development as a pitcher and his ability to perform in high-pressure situations. This performance could be a turning point in Peterson's career, establishing him as a reliable starter for the Mets moving forward. Harrison Bader's slump-breaking home run, while overshadowed by Linder's heroics, Harrison Bader's solo home run in the 8th inning was a significant moment. Coming into the at-bat 0-4-20, Bader's home run not only added an insurance run but also potentially marked the end of his slump. For a player struggling at the plate, this moment could be the confidence boost needed to return to form for the crucial final stretch of the season. The bullpen battle, Yuki Matsui's struggles, the Padres' decision to bring in rookie left-hander Yuki Matsui to face Linder backfired spectacularly. Matsui, despite being the most used bullpen arm for the Padres, was unable to contain Linder, giving up the switch hitter's second home run of the night. This highlighted the challenges of managing a young bullpen and the importance of matchup decisions in key situations. Daniel Nunes' triumphant return, the Mets bullpen, on the other hand, shone brightly, particularly with the return of Daniel Nunes from the injured list. Nunes, making his first appearance in a month, looked sharp in closing out the game. His ability to strike out Machado and get the final 5 outs of the game without allowing a run was a promising sign for the Mets' bullpen depth heading into the final stretch of the season. Implications for the playoff race. This game had significant implications for both teams' playoff aspirations. For the Mets, the dominant win not only secured a series victory but also provided a much-needed boost of confidence. The performance of key players like Linder and Peterson, coupled with the return of Nunes, positions the Mets well for a strong push towards the postseason. For the Padres, the loss exposed some vulnerabilities, particularly in their pitching staff. The struggles of their ace, Michael King, and the inability of their bullpen to keep the game close raise questions about their ability to compete with top-tier teams in high-pressure situations. As the playoff race heats up, the Padres will need to address these issues to remain competitive. Looking ahead, what this game means for both teams. New York Mets, offensive explosion. The Mets' ability to score 7 runs against a quality starter like Michael King demonstrates the potency of their offense. If they can maintain this level of production, they will be a formidable opponent in the playoff race. Pitching depth. David Peterson's performance, coupled with the successful return of Daniel Nunes, showcases the Mets' pitching depth. This will be crucial as they navigate the final months of the season and potentially into the playoffs. MVP candidate. Francisco Linder's exceptional performance further cements his status as an MVP candidate. His ability to impact the game in multiple ways makes him a cornerstone of the Mets' success. San Diego Padres, pitching concerns. The struggles of Michael King and the bullpen raise questions about the Padres' pitching staff. Addressing these issues will be crucial for their playoff hopes. Offensive inconsistency. Despite a talented lineup, the Padres' offense was largely shut down by Peterson. Finding consistency at the plate will be key to their success moving forward. Defensive lapses. Manny Machado's uncharacteristic error proved costly. The Padres will need to tighten up their defense to support their pitching staff in close games. Conclusion, a pivotal moment in the season. This game between the New York Mets and the San Diego Padres was more than just another regular season matchup. It was a showcase of star power, strategic decision-making, and the thin line between victory and defeat in Major League Baseball. For the Mets, this win could serve as a catalyst for a strong finish to the season. The dominant performances from Linder and Peterson, coupled with contributions from role players and the bullpen, demonstrate the team's potential when firing on all cylinders. As they move forward, the Mets will look to build on this momentum and solidify their position in the playoff race. The Padres, on the other hand, face some soul-searching after this defeat. While one game does not define a season, the manner of this loss exposed some weaknesses that need to be addressed. How they respond to this setback will be crucial in determining their fate as the season enters its final stages. As the dust settles on this thrilling encounter, both teams move forward with clearer pictures of their strengths and weaknesses. For fans of baseball, this game served as a reminder of the sport's unpredictability and the magical moments that can unfold on any given night. As the playoff race intensifies, games like this will become even more crucial, with every pitch, hit, and defensive play potentially making the difference between October baseball and an early offseason. In the end, this game will be remembered not just for its impact on the standings, but for the individual performances, strategic chess matches, and the sheer excitement it brought to fans in San Diego and around the baseball world. It's games like these that make baseball the captivating sport it is, full of drama, skill, and the ever-present possibility of witnessing something truly special.